Hey there guys and gals, Anime Dude here, and today I'm going to be doing a shorter video than usual because honestly, the series I want to talk about is still incredibly early on in its run. Thus, while I'm definitely making this video in order to make people aware of it and to recommend it, I'm not yet going to include it in my Why You Should Watch/Read series as of yet. There's a lot of manga that start out interestingly enough, but if I ever add a series to that official Why You Should Watch/Read playlist, I want to make sure it's consistently worth your time, which is why I seldom throw the newest shows into it unless they're done airing. Should this series maintain its current level of quality though, then I have no doubt it'll end up there eventually. Anyways, not too long ago, I caught up to every series currently serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump, and I ranked them all based on my personal tastes. I will leave a link to that down in the description just in case you haven't seen it yet. However, today, I'm only here to talk about one of those series, and it's one that's still fairly new. Mashle, Muscles and Magic. At the time of my ranking video, I'd only read 5 chapters, and as of writing this script, there's still only 12 to go off of. But, hear me out. Do you like magic? Then this series is for you. Do you like muscles? Then this series is also for you. Do you like cream puffs? Well then, you may not understand why just yet, but trust me, this series is for you. It hasn't been around for long, but this manga has quickly secured a place in my heart and gotten me so hyped for what's to come. I personally ranked it at number 8 in the current Weekly Shonen Jump landscape based on the first 5 chapters alone, and that may have been jumping the gun just a bit. But should this series live up to its full potential, it wouldn't surprise me if it ends up way higher when I re-rank all the current Shonen Jump manga at the start of 2021. I love it that much. That being said, since this series is so new, I don't hear a ton of people talking about it, so I figured I'd go ahead and spread the word, even with the risk that it might not end up being as great as I'm making it out to be when all is said and done. After all, I really do just want more people to experience this great series alongside me each week. So basically, this series takes place in a magical universe that seems to resemble Harry Potter and or Black Clover depending on the aspects you look at, and the protagonist is someone who has 0 magic capabilities. Since this is a bit of a darker world where those who are unable to use magic are killed at birth, Mashle was taken in and raised in secret, and each day he worked out in the woods. Needless to say that because of this, he became an absolute Chad lad among Chad lads. If the world has the magic, he has the muscle. In fact, he becomes such a Chad lad that the series is definitely more of a gag manga, and its core focus is no doubt comedy, which is bound to be subjective. But it don't miss! This thing cracks me up every single week. Taking a step even further beyond, it actually reminds me a ton of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho to be honest. It's still early on, so most of those similarities are mainly surface level, and we're still being introduced to a variety of characters more so than anything else. However, not only is this series hilarious as all hell, but should it utilize the dark world surrounding our characters to explore fascinating themes like Mob Psycho and One Punch Man have done throughout their runs, then I wouldn't hesitate to say that it could end up being just as good. I may do it more going forward, but it's pretty much unprecedented for me to make a video centered around a manga this early on in its run. Likewise, I figured I'd toss this recommendation towards one of the biggest Chads I know and have him give his thoughts on it as well. That way, you don't just have to take my word for it.
Yo, what is up, Chad lads? I'm Briggs from All Day Anime. Thank you so much, Jordan, for having me and introducing me to Mashle. I honestly fell in love with this Chad lad and the series as a whole. The best way of describing this series is that it's a combination of Black Clover and One Punch Man with Harry Potter references thrown in. The series is fucking hilarious, badass, and for me, it's relatable. Mashle was born without any magic in a world where magic is everything, kinda like Asta. Although, unlike Asta, he isn't given an anti-magic sword, he just lifts hella weight and trains like crazy. Now he is so overpowered that he just beats down magic with his fists, kinda how I would imagine Saitama would if he were introduced to this world. Like, this dude is such a Chad. If he is given a wand, he throws it like a throwing knife. If he needs to ride a broom, he chucks it as hard as he can and then jumps on it, setting world records for flying. This dude is just fast, and he says he uses hamstring magic, bro. He just worked his ass off all his life despite his disadvantage, and now gets the flex on the Wardo. I find this manga absolutely hilarious, and I highly recommend it. Back to you, Shinpaku.
Shinpaku, my guy, and there you have it. I know this video was short, and I'm not going to include it in my Why You Should Watch / Read playlist just yet, but nevertheless, that's why you should go ahead and start reading Mashle, Magic and Muscles. Thank you so much to my boy Briggs from the YouTube channel All Day Anime for helping me to spread word of this series far and wide. If you haven't already, please go check out his channel. I'll leave a link down in the description below, and I'll leave a link to his Twitch as well because I know he's read the newest Mashle chapters on stream a couple of times. You can tell he genuinely enjoys it. Also, thank you to Kara Alter, Jessica LaFond, Shelly, and everyone else over on Patreon for helping to make videos like this possible. If you want to join the Patreon crew and have your name appear at the end of videos like these mad lads right here, then I'll leave a link to that down in the description. Thank you all for watching, and Anime Dude out.